If you're a home buyer and you're trying to do everything to stand out against the crowd, and what you're looking for is a little bit of extra leverage, make your offer a little bit more desirable, and ultimately have your offer chosen. We have helped our clients in the past write letters to the sellers and helped our sellers go through letters. Here are some of the best tips if you're trying to write a letter to the seller. This is Ron with Keller Williams Elite with the Ron and Jill Group. Before we get started, please hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. We're going to be posting a lot of content here weekly. Also, if you have any questions, we have a link down below in the video description to our calendar. We would love to set up a time to talk. Now, let's get to the show. So when it comes to writing a letter to the seller, does it actually work? And the short answer is, it depends. Let's take a look at it from different perspectives. Starting off with a seller's agent. A seller's agent could really care less about the actual letter. The biggest reason, they do not want emotion playing into the decision making, because after all, the seller's agent is trying to go after top dollar for the property. When you're dealing with investors, they really can care less about the actual letter itself or anything within it. To them, selling a home is just strictly business. And ultimately, what they're looking for is the bottom line. So, where do these letters actually work? If it was a long-term family home, then a letter will definitely work. You're going up against multiple offers, and you know what? It just might help, especially if everything's even across the board. A good heartfelt letter to the seller may actually tip the scale in your favor. Another place I've seen it work is in a normal market, especially if you're going in lower than asking price. It could definitely help soften the blow a little bit. And inside that letter, you can explain the value of that property to the seller and what it really means to you as the buyer. When it comes to the letter and writing the letter out, number one, it's free. Two, it can help out. I mean, you never know. Over the years, we've helped our clients write letters to the sellers. And it's pretty much a generic format that we do use. The most important thing is you want to make it about the seller. So starting off writing a letter, you want to make it to the seller. You can easily go to the county tax assessor and pull up the name of the property owner and make it out to them. Start off with dear sir, ma'am, Mr., Mrs., and come from a place of gratitude. Thank them for allowing you to view the property. Next, start off with complimenting them about the property itself. Especially if you've seen some recent upgrades being made, compliment them on that. As a recent home seller, before we put the property on the market, a lot of time went into making the upgrades or little fixes or doing a lot of the work we did to make it show great. And hearing some confirmation or, hey, by the way, that was a great job you did on whatever it was, will definitely help out. Next, you want to go into why the home would be a perfect fit for you and your family. Is it close to school? Close to work? Was this a childhood neighborhood? Whatever the case is, put it down there in the letter. Another one, look at building rapport with the seller. If the homeowner is still living in the property, they can still have their sports memorabilia up. They could have other arts and crafts stuff they like to do, other hobbies they enjoy. Whatever it is, look for a connection to build a rapport with the actual seller. And lastly, thank them again for the opportunity to view the home. So basically, does it work? And once again, it goes back to the same answer. It depends. It may be this little thing that just tips the scale right in your favor. It's free, it's easy to write, and you know what? It could just help. All right, folks, hope you found value in this video. Before we leave, please hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. We're gonna be posting a lot of content here weekly. Also, if you need to talk to us or if you have any specific questions, look down in the video description below. We have a link to our calendar. We would love to set up a time to talk. We'll see you soon.